Okay, I wanted to show you a couple examples of what your free response quiz is going to be like tomorrow. Okay, first of all, I'm going to give you this document that you see here. It's going to have numbers 1, 2, and 3 because you're going to have 3 segments of code that you have to draw. You're going to get these blank app screens. This is where the turtle always starts whenever you start, just so you are aware. It starts right in the middle and it faces up. Remember that the dimensions of the screen go from 0 to 320 this way and 0 to 450 this way. You should have made note of that when you were doing all these lessons. Now I'm going to be giving you extra blank ones. So 1, 2, and 3, these is where your final answers should go. But I'm giving you this blank one, and then on the back side, there's 4 other blank ones so that you can practice. So if I issue a command like move to 0, 0, that means you're up here. If I say move to 100, 100, you're going to have to estimate. It's about right there. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be in the relative vicinity. Okay, so let's look at this first segment of code. I'm going to go ahead and put it in so you can see what it's going to look like when you're all done. So you'll be given something like this. So it says pen up, pen color red, move to 100, 100. Well, 100, 100 is about, right about here. Okay. So what do we do at 100, 100? We draw a dot. So you're going to draw a red dot right at 100, 100. Then you're going to switch the pen to blue. So then you have to estimate where 200, 200 is. Well, that's going to be about there. So now you're going to draw a blue dot there. Then you're going to switch the color to black. And then you're going to go to 100, 300, which is going to be about here. And then you're going to draw a black dot. Then you're going to switch the color back to red and you're going to go to 200, 400. So 200, 400 is going to be about right about there. And you're going to draw a red dot. So remember, this corner over here is about 320. It's 320, 450 here. It's 320, 0 over here. Over here is 0, 450. And this is where 0, 0 is. And you need to know that. Let's do another one. So let me run it. So just like I said, here's a dot at 100, 100. Here's a blue dot at 200, 200. Here's a black dot at 100, 300. And here's a red dot at 200, 400. Let's do another one. Okay, so pen up, color red, move to 100, 100. Okay, so we know where that is. It is about there, close enough. And now you're going to turn right. So that means the turtle is going to be facing to the right. Now I have a loop. It says to put the pen down, move forward 50, and then turn right again. So you're going to move over 50, drawing in red. Then you're going to turn right. So turning right would have you moving down. So then you're going to draw 50 again in red, then 50, then 50. And then you're going to be back to where you started. So that basically you've drawn a red square. So you're back again at 100, 100. Now, the next thing you're going to do is call this method bigger shape, 100. So I see that I have a method bigger shape that takes a parameter side. So side is 100. And now I have a loop. Inside the loop, I put the pen down and I move forward a length of side. Well, the first time I call this, side is 100. So that means I'm going to draw in red a square 100 units to the right. And then I'm going to turn right and I'm going to draw again 100 units. And then I'm going to turn right and draw again 100 units. and then another 100 units until I get back to where I started, which is about 100, so to speak. So I've drawn a larger red square around the smaller black square. Then I call bigger shape again, this time with the side length of 150. So 150 gets copied into here. So again, I put the pen down. I'm always starting at 100, 100. Where am I? There I am, about right there. This time I'm going to move to the right 150. So that just means I'm drawing a bigger square. So a bigger red square, bigger, 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 and bigger. And then I go back to where I started from. So I'm drawing a small square inside of a medium square inside of a bigger square. They all have the same common upper left-hand corner of 100, 100. And there you have it. So that should give you some practice for tomorrow in case you are interested. Thank you.